Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Looks like it is. Yay! Hello everybody and welcome back to another G8RStream. Today we're going to be hunting down the last of the Koroks across the Wasteland region in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now it's been a little while. There have been a couple delays trying to get this stupid stream started, but hopefully everything will be all smooth and fine and dandy going forward. So before we get started, there's a couple of things I'd like to mention real quick. So I'm going to try my best to make these streams a little bit more consistent as time goes on in the future. Because at the rate we're going, we're probably going to be at this for like 5 more years if we keep going at the rate that I'm going. So my current mindset is that we're going to try to do streams at least twice a month. Now this is mostly going to be focusing on the Koroks streams and things like that. This is my current goal. I am so sorry. I ate lunch before recording this. And that's the downside of a live stream. I can't edit out my burps. Yeah, I'm trying to remain more professional. So, yeah, we're gonna try to do two streams every month. I can't guarantee that though because I do have a busy work schedule, but I'm gonna try my best to make this a bit more consistent. So, I'm also going to consider recording some of these Koroks like off stream and things like that. Even though I do really enjoy this format of getting all the Koroks on stream, there are a couple of regions here and there where that doesn't really seem like it's really all that needed. Like for example, the Gerudo region over here only has like 30 or so, and that would probably be like a 2-3 hour stream or something. So that really depends on what I feel like at the time. Right now, we'll be looking for the rest of the Koroks across the Gerudo, across the Wasteland region. So that's going to be pretty fun. Now, if you'd like to have an idea of where I'm at in terms of recording the game right now, as you can see, we've opened up quite a bit more of the map than we did before. The only region we haven't opened up yet is the Hebra region. And it's pretty interesting because I was going to do this first before going to the Lake and Faron regions. I decided against the last minute though because I wanted to save that for a future video. So we've opened up the Faron and Lake regions over here. We've done quite a lot of side quests and shrines and things there. We made a lot of progress. We also got a new horse, one of the last of the special ones. And in the most recent episode that I have recorded, we finished this island over here. If you know anything about this game, you know why that's a big deal. So in terms of what there's left to do, aside from Koroks, there's a few more side quests across the Hatanu and Leineru and Akala regions. Actually, we're done with the Akala region, I think. There might be a shrine or two. Yeah, there's a shrine we haven't finished yet. So there is one shrine in the Akala region we haven't done, but aside from that, I think we're pretty much done with that area. There's side quests across the Leineru and Hatuna that we skipped before. And of course, there's completing the last of what's in the Lake and Faron region. I think we're done with the Lake Shrines. There might be one or two that we missed, but we'll backtrack a little bit later in the series. There's quite a lot in the Faron region we still haven't done yet, but we're working on that. We haven't really done a whole lot of side quests at all in the Central region, and we haven't even opened up the Hebra region yet. The Depentha region we're done with. Rangeland we're almost done, and there's a few more things in the Woodland region. So there's still quite a lot to do. My estimate is that we're going to be done on about episode 120 or something. That's my current mindset. But without further ado, let's get this started. So we'll be going over towards this shrine over here. And when we get over towards where the Korok is going to be located at, we're going to continue the Let's Play commentary. For those of you who have not seen these videos before, basically what we're doing is we're using these live streams to record we're doing these live streams to record the footage that we'll use for a Korok highlight episode for the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Let's Play. It's kind of like using the idea that we had from the Super Mario 3D Land Let's Play, where that entire thing was recorded on a live stream. And I don't really think that idea worked for that game's format. Because it's a very simplistic game, so it didn't really need to be live streamed, but this is a very time-consuming quest, so that's the reason why we're doing this as a live stream. And I'm going to pause real quick because I want to check the audio bouncing on the stream real quick. I probably adjust the game audio a little bit more. Also, hello, Green Grippers Gaming. How you doing? I know you're like going to go see the Sonic movie, so you can't stay here for long, but I really do appreciate you dropping by real quick. Green Grippers Gaming says, just popping in and going to say good luck on the stream. Bye for now. 120 episodes and more to see. To be a Zelda master is my destiny. I see what you did there. It's a whole new world we live in. It's funny you say that because I actually played a Pokemon song, like right before we started. Alright, let's continue onwards. So, first Korok is going to be located up here somewhere. I'm going to pull up my notes real quick. The auto bouncing is weird because, like, my usual system for doing that hasn't been working too well here because I don't have a good soundproofing system in this area yet, so, like, I kind of feel like I have to speak up a little bit more than usual. Statue to the south has a rock on top. Lift the rock. Okay, so it's going to be this one up here. This is the one we're going to be climbing. And before I was a little concerned about having like all the champion abilities equipped during the thing when we're recording these, but I don't think it really matters that much because like in the order of the playlist, this is going to be like one of the last episodes. So that's going to be something super interesting. So let's go over here. We're using our super amazing powers of the purple outfit thingy. It's going to be epic and amazing. It's going to be as epic as Mickey. And I saw Mickey yesterday because I was at work. It's pretty funny because, like, I don't actually get to see a whole lot of the Disney characters themselves while I'm working because they don't come to Galaxy's Edge, like, ever. But every now and then backstage, like, I'll see them, and it's always a really fun sight because like, they're always just really fun to see. In this specific case, we had a cast recognition event thingy, and there was like a photo shoot where you can pose with pictures with Mickey Mouse. And I'm really sad because, like, I arrived just barely in time to see him leaving the door. Like, he still waved at me and my friends that were walking by and things like that. But, like, at the same time, I want a picture with Mickey. That reminds me. Okay, I'll tell this story a little bit later in the stream. I don't want to bombard viewers with too many Disney World stories so close together. And maybe we have to have stuff to talk about later too. So it's going to be located over here. The next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located underneath a rock. So we're going to be going here, and we're going to investigate said rock. Let's climb up here. It's going to be epic. And there it is. It's like I have notes with me. Alright, what's that shrine name down there? That is Koroks Shrine. Alright. This is the area of the 7 Heroines, a side quest. So I'm going to make a quick note for myself for the timestamp. We're about 14 minutes into the stream. Alright. Gonna make a note for myself. 14:33. Okie dokie. Let's go. Eevee, Pikachu. The second best Pokemon game on Nintendo Switch. The sun is shining, the tank is clean, and this is a whole new day. On a part 2 of the Koroks stream of Korokness, we're going to be continuing through the Wasteland region. Down there is a shrine that we opened up with the 7 Heroines, a side quest, and over here is going to be a rock. Yay, we found a rock! I guess the Korok is cool too. We have not turned in any of those Korok things, have we? Alright, next is south of the Gerudo Ruins. So next one's going to be located down here, and this is going to be a puzzle. Because puzzles are fun. Alright, we'll continue onwards. Onwards, Captain Toad, or whatever outdated references I make. I couldn't think of another term that I wanted to say, but like that was like the only one. But it's not really that outdated. Because Captain Toad is still a pretty fun game. Why isn't there a Captain Toad Trash Tracker 2? I want to play Captain Toad 2. It's kind of funny because, like, if you look in the data of the game, there's, like, enough cut levels to basically make an entirely separate Captain Toad game. So that's something that I always find pretty amusing. What's also pretty amusing is not dying. I would rather be alive. being alive is a pretty good pastime. It's something that I highly, highly recommend. Alright, trios. Koroks, it's gonna be a block puzzle. Okay, buddy old pal, how you doing? I'm going to destroy you. You're not dead. Okay. South of the previous Korok that we were looking for around this. Actually, what's the timestamp? Timestamp. I wanna make her timestamp. I wanna make her timestamp. Do. Hey, timestamp. I wanna mark a timestamp, and I'm gonna stop singing this song. 1656. Okie. That is the timestamp. Those of you who don't know, the timestamps I'm referencing are talking about like how I'm editing these videos. So like I'll make timestamps for myself so I can just cut ahead without having to watch like hours of footage I don't need to see. Hey there, buddy, old pal! Don't shoot me! You can't even reach me. You're a fire house, can't reach me in your face. Alright, south of the Korok that we saw previously on Breath of the Wild. I don't know why I said previously because it's all the same episode. So around here is going to be a metal block puzzle. So somewhere within this general vicinity should be our destiny. Owie! I hurt my feelings. Why would you do that to me? After all I've done for you, Lizalfos. How dare you? That was offensive and rude and not nice. Alright, fine, we'll fight the stupid guys. Do I have an ancient arrow? I don't have an ancient arrow. I don't even have a bomb arrow. Alright, let's destroy you. I really don't want to break the flame blade because we might need that to not die in the desert. So we go down here, we can see that, and that one is slightly different. So where could this mysterious block be? Where could it be? Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Ah, there it is. I see the thing. At last I see the light, and we have to go outside. Alright then. Get on the thing. Get on the thing. There we go. Now we can take care of this and move it down here. And now we will achieve our destiny. Yay, destiny achieved. Woo! Alright, next one is going to be down here. And I really wish we had a seal with us right now so that we can like go around this area quickly. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. You were like 2 feet in front, behind me, and you couldn't hit me. Haha, you're a stormtrooper. It's funny because like, okay, I work at Galaxy's Edge, so I see a lot of stormtroopers, so this is on my mind a lot. So it's always funny seeing like the little kids go up to the stormtroopers and be all like, "You have terrible aim," and things like that. And I always wonder like what goes on inside the stormtrooper's head when they say that and things like that. It's always pretty amusing. There was one time where there was a stormtrooper backstage and he was talking to one of the custodial staff, one of the custodial cast members, and the guy had a broom, and so like they were like messing around and things like that. The guy was using the broom like a lightsaber, and they were like playing out like a battle, like they were fighting, and it was pretty epic. All right, gonna take a drink of Diet Coke. Hashtag not sponsored. It's weird. I used to hate Diet Coke, but since I got it here, my taste has changed. All right. Timestamp is 2030. There's a stone archway right here. And over in that general direction, somewhere around there, it's over there. Is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Take 2. The previous Korok was over there, and the next one is right here. So we'll be going like that, and that's gonna be a leaf Korok puzzle thingy. It's gonna be quite the puzzling endeavor indeed. So let's go, 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 Gadget, go. Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget, I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years, so I don't know why I'm saying that. We're probably not going to make it this time. We're not gonna make it. Right now, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it anymore. We didn't make it. We're a failure. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're going back over towards this area so we can actually get a seal. Alright, deleting that timestamp because that one is pointless now. It's almost as pointless as a dolphin. What? What did I just say? Dolphins are adorable. Okay. I say random things and then like I realize what I say. I'm like, oh, my brain is weird. Alright then, we're going over here towards our seal. We're going to seal our fate, and it's going to be epic. Let's seal the deal. Ah, you stupid seal. Now you better run away, you fool. Alright, let's go for the other one. We want to be extra quiet so we don't scare it off. Hi, how you doing? Did you do something different to your beard? It looks fabulous. Looks fabulous. Now you can pack him! Grumble, grumble, grumble. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. Yay! Totally the first try. There's no video evidence suggesting otherwise. So we'll continue onward towards our merry way through our path of glory. Continuing over this way. It's gonna be epic and awesome. And afterwards, I'm gonna have ice cream. Except I can't because I just remembered that I finished all my ice cream yesterday, and now I am sad. But I still have pizza, so that's the important thing in life. The important thing in life is gluttony. Actually, no, it's not. So we'll continue this way. We have a pretty nice view of Venoburus up there. It's pretty interesting. That's pretty fine and dandy. So how's everybody doing today? Are you having a nice day? Did you have a good breakfast? Are you going to go to Universal Studios? Because if you are, you're a traitor! Whenever one of the cast members talks about going to Universal Studios, we like to tease them about them being a traitor or things like that. But like, I really want to go to Universal Studios soon, because like I've never actually been to that park before. Aside from Disney, I haven't really been to a whole lot of other theme parks. And that's something that I'm hoping to change within the next couple years or so. So like I really want to go to Universal Studios soon. So hopefully that'll be a fun time. Like, it's weird. I had every opportunity to do so when I was a kid, but we just never went to it. And now I'm wondering, like, okay. I'm trying to think of a way to word this without, like, okay. So cast members have like they can make reservations to go to the theme parks and things like that, which is always really fun. That's not going to work. It's not going to work because that one keeps getting scared. These seals give me a big pain in the butt. Okay, we're gonna go back to Gerudo Town to go purchase one, I guess. We're gonna go back to the cast member thing. So cast members can like go into the Disney parks and things like that. But lately it's been kind of difficult to get into the parks because like there's like a bunch of reasons why that I can't really talk about. But one that I can explain is that there's a new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster coming out soon, and so that's like one of the bigger reasons why it's not the easiest time in the world right now to be able to go into the Disney park right now. So With that in mind, it's making me worried because I really want to go to the Disney park on my birthday. Like I especially really want to go to Hollywood Studios on my birthday because Hollywood Studios is my favorite theme park in the world, and that the fact that I work there hasn't changed that fact. So I really want to go on my birthday, but I'm a little worried because like cast members have blackout dates, so like for example, the day the new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster opens up, like most cast members are blocked out from going to Epcot that day, um, because like they want like the general public to have access to it. So like that might sound like a bad thing, but like cast members also have like special early access to it and things like that. And I'm actually going to be able to go on it like a few weeks before everybody else does. It's going to be awesome, but I can't talk more about that. So yeah, the thing I'm worried about is that we're gonna have a blackout date on my birthday, and I want people to go without like being able for a ticket and things like that. Because that would really bum me out if that's the case. But it's probably going to happen because like that's like in the summer and things like that. So they're probably not gonna be able to go into the park on that day. So if that's the case, then I'll probably try and see if I can go to Universal Studios on my birthday instead. But yeah, it's gonna be weird. This is gonna be my first birthday, like living on my own and things like that. So it's gonna be a weird feeling because like I'm not really that big of a birthday person. Like my thing is that I love planning birthdays for other people. Like I don't really like that kind of attention. So like yeah, like I'll be happy on my birthday and things like that, and like spending time with my family. But my family's on the other side of the country right now, so it's not really gonna be an option this year. So it's gonna be a weird time. So that's kind of like a big reason why I'm hoping to go to Hollywood Studios on my birthday because it's my favorite theme park in the world, and that would be awesome if that's the case. Although Universal Studios is opening up the Nintendo Land next year, so that'd also be a fun time for next birthday. Making plans for the future. Alright, you stupid seal. Stay right there. Stay right there and be a cute little seal. Alright, now we're going over here and we're going to be starting up the commentary once again. What is the timestamp we're going to be inputting this time? 28:40. It doesn't feel like a whole lot of time is passing, but then I look at the thing and it's like, oh, we started the stream half an hour ago. The previous Korok was going to be... Blah. The previous Korok was located over there, and the next one's going to be activated with this shiny tree stump. So this one you're basically going to need to have your seal with you, because if you try running over there, then you're not going to have enough time to get over towards the target. So we're going over here. We use the super handy dandy powers of the seal that I'm going to nickname Bacon, because we don't have a horse named Bacon yet. And Bacon ran into the wall. He's not the smartest seal in the world. But we go over here, and we're gonna claim our sweet, sweet wood. You found me! Bye-bye! And next is gonna be over here. So, let's go down here. So, if anybody's watching the stream, what's your favorite Disney theme park? Do you go to the Disney parks that often? Do you prefer like some other theme park, like Universal Studios or Six Flags or something like that? What is your opinion on that? Personally, like one of my bigger goals in life is actually like make a theme park of my own. Like I love Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I have a lot of ideas for my own theme park. So like that's one thing that I think would be pretty cool. Timestamp 30 minutes. Alright, it's gonna be on rock. We still have the flame blade on us. Why do we have that? Do we have the nice blade? No, we do not. Okay, let's just go with the spear. Around the southern edge of the map, over here we can't go much further. But over here, south of the previous Korok that we collected, we'll be going over on top of this pillar. We're going over here, and there's going to be another rock. You found me! Bye-bye! And yes, I'm going to still drop other rocks on their heads, because they deserve it. They were mocking me and made fun of my cookies. I worked hard on those cookies. Actually, I don't know how to make cookies. Alright, so now comes the super duper fun part where we get to make up the... We get to, like, make not timestamp, we get to make reference points for the next couple Koroks. West of the East Barrens. It's gonna be over here. Text to a shrine, that's very convenient for us. Alright, take care of that. Next one's gonna be located over here. Next one will be down here. That's near the Moduga battle. Southern Oasis. Which one was that one again? It's this one. Next up. North of the Southern Oasis. Okay, I have a reference point for this one, but the picture is kind of terrible. Where is that one? Where is it? Where is it? It looks like it's over here. No, it is not. Where is the stupid... There, where is it? Where is this Korok? I think it's right here. I think it's right there. Like I said, I have a reference picture for that, but the picture is kind of terrible. Alright. North of the Arbiter's grounds. Did we even open up that one? I don't know if we did. Northwest. Okay, right here. I really wish I had like a commentator on me, with me right now, because like I never know what to talk about during this part because I'm focusing on setting up these restaurant. Blah, 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 blah. Can I talk right now? I'm a little focused on setting up the reference points for those, and I never know what to talk about because I'm focusing on that, but like I want to get the commentary going smoothly, but I can't because I'm focusing on other things. So that's the predicament of the day. So as I'm going through here, I'd like to talk about my Let's Play notes for this because like all my Let's Play notes for this Let's Play were written on like a notepad and things like that. Were written on like Windows Notepad. So it's kind of funny because like I'm still using these notes and it'd be pretty difficult to try converting them over to my current format nowadays because there's 400 pages worth of these, and it's if I try converting them over, then I just know for a fact that knowing my luck, I'm going to forget something and we're going to miss something when we convert everything. So it's kind of funny going to this and then working on Let's Play notes for the next Let's Plays because those are now on like Microsoft Word, which is what I currently use. So that's pretty interesting. Alright, so the next one, Circle of Rocks, okie dokie. Down there is a Suma shrine, and next rock is going to be located right here. There's going to be a circle of rocks, and you know what that means? We're going to make them into a square. Have you ever realized how like pizza can never make up its mind on what shape it wants to be? Because like it comes in a square, is baked into a circle, and you cut it into triangles. It's like pizza. Come on, make up your mind on what shape you want to be. Timestamp for that one is about 35 minutes-ish. Alright, the next one, okay, over here. I love how the seal kind of just like rolls around and like scratches its back. It's so cute. Next one isn't too far off. So we're collecting these on a pretty decent pace. Aha! I see. One of these cacti don't look like the other ones, so you know what that means. We get to knock those things off. I know I've talked about this before on like other videos, but cacti are just like some of the coolest plants in the world because like they're just so cool. Like just look at these ones. Like, I know they all, like, they're the exact same model and things like that, but I just love, like, the different shapes and sizes that cacti can be in real life and things like that. Because they're just so cool. I love a cactus. Alright, timestamp for that one is about the same as the previous one. On top of the plateau of the southern oasis, one of the trees has a balloon. That is a thingy I want. No, it is not. That's gonna be one of the evil jerky jerks. It's gonna be a jerk face. Moduga, Veruda. Ooh, I wanna take you. Ateno, Kakariko. Baby, why not we go find the dungeon keys? We'll get the sword and then we'll save Hyrule. That's what I wanna do in this episode. Over here is a balloon. You found me! Bye! Alright, timestamp for that one is about 37 minutes-ish. Alrighty then. North of the southern oasis, lift a small rock. Which one is the next one? The green one, okay. Now let's go over here and save our seal. Come on, Bacon. Come on, Bacon. Who's a cute little bacon? Who's a cute little... Ah! That scared me. That scared me. I want my mommy. Alright, let's go around. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Please don't turn to me. Please don't turn to me. I may have destroyed you in another life, but that was not this life, so please spare me. Please give away and let me drink my pizza tomorrow and eat my eggnog. Look for the previous one is a rock. Let's pick it up and leave this horrible, horrible place. I keep getting karma for dropping those rocks on the Koroks heads, don't I? Alright, the timestamp for that one is about 38 minutes. And we're making pretty good time. We're going this way now, and we're going to find another Korok. So it's a little difficult to make a good reference point for where we currently are on the map. Over there is the cliffs with like Vanubers and things like that. And in that direction is the Varuto hideout. And there's a rock right here. Aha! I didn't get karma for dropping that one on the Korok head. And that was last of those reference points. That one was a pretty smooth, that was like a pretty smooth collection of Koroks right there, because we averaged a Korok a minute, and that was pretty smooth. Alright, so let's look for the next batch of Koroks we can find. Next one is going to be on top of a pillar in Arbiter's Grounds. Where's Arbiter's Grounds, by the way? This is a song that I sing when I'm looking for the Korok reference point. Where is it? My notes say it's within Orbiter's grounds, but I don't see Orbiter's grounds in here. Where is it? Where is this alleged location? Alright. Orbiter's grounds. It's near the southern oasis. I think the problem is that we didn't actually open this up before on our own time. So, yeah, that is one thing that's a little bit unfortunate. Now, I don't really care that much about opening up every single individual location in the game, because that would be way too time consuming. There's already a lot of time consuming things that go into this Let's Play. Alright, so that. Next. Here. Next is going to be over here. Ooh, this is a location we've opened up. So yeah, like I didn't actually write down every single individual location in my notes, because my mindset at the time was that like most of the locations I really care about to talk about would be near Koroks and dungeons anyway. So it wasn't that big of a thing I wanted to focus on when writing notes for the series, but that's something that's pretty interesting. And next up is just southwest of Gerudo Town. To be over here. Ah, I see where they're going with that one. Alright. Oniva. I think that's French for something, but I butchered the pronunciation. Alright, so we'll continue onwards. It's gonna be epic and amazing. And there's another Moduga battle. We're gonna ignore you. Also, if you hear background noise, I apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, this one is in the Moduga arena. Oh, great. Alright. Alright, so what is a good timestamp for this? Timestamp's going to be 3350. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone for a few minutes because there's a lot of background noise going on right now. So I'm going to mute the microphone, I'm going to turn up the game audio, and I might do this in post-commentary. Alright, so that should be good for now. There is going to be like a washing machine going on in the background. There's really nothing I can do about that, so I apologize for that. But anyway, And now we're going to be moving onwards. That's going to be fun for me to do in editing. Previously we're gone within the same basic area anyway, so it's not a big deal. Highest point of the Gerudo, Great Skeleton. Sparkling Leaves. Alrighty then. At the Great Gerudo... Blam. Words. At the Great... I keep trying to say Great Gerudo Skeleton. That's... Okay. At the Gerudo Great Skeleton, it's going to be located over here. There's a fairy fountain down here and a shrine. At the highest peak of the skeleton itself is going to be a bunch of sparkling leaves. So, is it up there or is it up there? It's going to be located over here. Where is it? It's right there. The Z targeting thingy didn't turn around all around, so that kind of threw me off for a second. But it's going to be okay. We'll go over here, and we're going to see some sparkling leaves. Whee! So this is basically going to be like a big rule of thumb with the Koroks in the game is that there's like a really high location you can climb to. Chances are there's going to be a Korok hiding there. And also there's some pretty great views as well, so that's a pretty good incentive to like climb and stuff like that. Okay, we don't need this reference point anymore, so... Alright, next one is going to be here. Eastern end of the thing. Ah, there they are. Man, there's a lot of... These are like all the same puzzle, aren't they? Okay, these past plant tree puzzle things, they've all been the exact same solution. Okay, timestamp 48 minutes. We're making great time on this, by the way. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. 48:20-ish, something like that. Right? Hey, I bumped my microphone now. I'm so sorry, microphone. Can you find it in the hat to forgive me? You can't? Well, too bad. And it's another one of these. And they're all the exact same puzzle. That's kind of bothering me. But we still get to see some super cool cacti. So that's pretty awesome. This is a great shot for the thumbnail. It's probably not going to be if I can find something else, but man, that's a really good shot right there. Moving onwards to the next Korok. It's going to be located over here somewhere. Yeah, that was a really cool area. I want to take videos right now, but I think my Switch video limit is at its maximum right now. I may or may not have been playing Doki Doki Literature Club a lot lately, and there's a lot of really cool moments in that game that like I spam the video capture on because that's a really fun game. It's a great one to take videos on. So we go over here. Okay, where's the next one? That's a bone structure. Northeast part of the structure. Leads to the top of the structure. Okay, well, I wrote structure way too many times in that note. That was a very redundant series of notes for past stuff too, right? That may have been written like 3 years ago at this point. Man, it's really weird to think about that. It took like 2.5 years to write my notes for this Let's Play, but we were 2 years into actually working on it. So like in total, this has been in my life for like 5 years at this point. So yeah, that's fun to think about. Okay, where's this area? In the enemy camp with a lot of Lizalfos, southwest of the Gerudo town. Somewhere around here is going to be like one of those sparkling leaf trail things, and I'm actually wondering if I should fight the enemies here before actually going for this. That might make things a little bit more convenient, but I don't like convenience. I like making things harder on myself. Owie. Okay, never mind. Might be a good idea to take care of those bad guys. You can do that on your own free time. I'm not going to. I don't feel like it. Actually, I probably should because I can't find this as often. I can't find this sparkling news. I don't want to waste my arrows on these guys because we might need them for. Hey, you give it to me. Okay, what's a good weapon to use? Let's use a thunder spear. Stabby, 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 stab. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna fight these guys before we do anything else, guys. We're gonna have a difficult time if we don't. You don't see me. What makes you think you can see me? No, you can see me. Owie! We're not in a good position to fight these guys. We did it twice in a row! Alright, fine. We'll do stuff. I hope you're happy, game. We'll put effort into this. Okay, what am I complaining about? We have Roboros's Fury. We can defeat these guys easily. Alright, let's all go over here. I'm gonna use a two-handed weapon on this because I may make it easier to build up the Roboros's Fury. Alright, let's go over here. Wait for you to signal the thing. Alright, let's do this. That did not work out the way I hoped it would. Well, we'll keep going, man. Okay, you're destroyed. Okay, we can do this. We totally got this. I just had to open my mouth. I'm determined now. We're going to destroy these guys and we're going to like it. And it's going to be epic and amazing. Okay. I really don't want to use my arrows to take out those guys. But I might have to anyway. That was a disgusting noise and I am not sorry. Right. How many arrows do we have anyway? We have enough for this. Okay, we took care of you. Where's our Thunderblade? We don't have a Thunderblade. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's continue onward. Now you're all electrified. Do they have less HP when they're in camouflage or no? I don't know if that's the case. That might be the case. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty epic. Alright, yeah, we probably should have done that from the start. Alright then, so let's collect our sweet, sweet rewards. It's gonna be epic and amazing and all that fun stuff. Alright, now to find this alleged Korok sparkling leaf. Maybe towards the base of the structure. And I just love the detailing they have on the skeleton. It's so cool. Alright, setting a new timestamp. 55. One thing I considered was having like a stream setup where, you know, like on speedruns, you have like those time marks for checking to see like how, if you've completed an area faster. I've considered looking to get one of those for these streams. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it's something I've been thinking about. At this giant skeleton thingy, southwest of the Gerda town, there's an enemy camp here, so you might want to take them out before you go onwards. Case in point, this highlight montage. So yeah, that was a fun time. So, yeah, that's not going to make sense for people watching the stream, but there's going to be like a montage within the montage. And now we fell to our deathly doom. Whatever are we going to do? Okay, well, now is a good time to have the montage on screen. And that was the greatest montage you'll ever see. I worked on it myself with these two hands. And my feet. Except not my feet because I don't use my feet to type on a keyboard. Anyway, let's get to the next Korok. And how many more do we have left? There are 68 in total. We are currently at 51, so we're making really good time. If I continue, if I feel like streaming after this, we might. I don't know. I don't want to start on another region yet, but if I feel a continuous, if I feel like I want to continue streaming after this, then we might do something. We might play another game or something like that. Next is northwest of the Gerudo town. Okay, this is an easy reference point to make. Actually, let's get rid of this one first, and then set the reference point. Okay, that wasn't too far. You know, this was one of the regions I was concerned about the most when playing out this Let's Play, because I was really worried about how I'd be able to make good reference points when I'm recording, because like most of the desert looks the same. But honestly, this has been like one of the easier ones to do so far. It's pretty surprising. But of course, I have to say that I'm having trouble finding a good reference point for this one. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, this is it. Okay. It is pretty cool. Northwest of the there, and then just southwest of the West Gerudo ruins. Okay, right here. And the next one. Right here. Alright. So we're probably going to go for a couple more sets of Koroks, and then we'll take like a little break. Because we've been streaming for a little while, so we might take a little break in a bit. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I can keep going for a little while. Now the question is, where's the seal? I think you're over there somewhere. Alright, so as we continue in this area, there's something else I'd like to talk about. So in between streams, they confirmed that Breath of the Wild 2 had been delayed until next year, which is totally cool. Like, I don't want them to rush the game or anything like that, but it's also kind of raising my expectations on the game a little bit, because you'd think an asset reusing game would be able to be developed faster, because like Majora's Mask was that case. It was an asset reusing game, but they were able to make the game within less than a year or so, because that literally was the time limit that they were given for that game. So that makes me really wonder, like, what are they doing with Breath of the Wild 2? Because with the game, like on the surface, it looks like it's reusing a lot of concepts from the first game, which makes sense because it is a sequel. But when you have a game that's reusing assets that is taking 5+ years to develop, it makes you wonder, like, what could they possibly be adding to it to make it take that long? Because like open world games definitely are a complicated matter to work on. You can't crank out an open world game every year and expect it to be amazing and things like that. So they did hint that you'd be exploring more than like the land and the sky and things like that. So I have a theory. I don't know how plausible this is, but I have a theory that there's gonna be like multiple versions of Hyrule to explore. Like, I don't know if they'll do like a light world and a dark world, like they did in Link to the Past, or if it'll be like a time travel thing. But I think there might be more than one Hyrule in the next Breath of the Wild game. That's my personal theory, because I think that'd be really cool. Like, I really want to know what Hyrule looked like before the Great Calamity ruined everything. So that's just my personal speculation based off no evidence, but this is something I've been thinking about for a little while. Alright, there's gonna be 3 more cacti we'd be looking for. Is it cacti or cactuses? I've always said cacti, but I don't actually know if that's true. This is the fourth puzzle in a row that's been the exact same solution. An hour and 1 minute is the next timestamp. Surprise, surprise, there are 3 cactuses right here, and they're all the same solution. I was just saying off stream, I don't know if the plural for a cactus is cacti or cactus. 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 This cactus is sus. Haha, relevant Among Us memes. I am the top quality commentator. I like how the seal over here is just chilling out while these was awful start attacking. Like, that's pretty amusing. Now we'll continue onwards. Next one. You stump on one of the pillars, okay. Alright, mute the microphone for a few minutes. Aha, a few minutes was an exaggeration. Gruder Town is off in the distance over there, and the 3 cacti that we got the previous Koroks is located over there somewhere-ish, maybe sort of, kind of, perhaps. And the next one's gonna be located right here. There's a tree stump. And where'd that one go? I thought it was gonna be going off in the distance over there. You need to go away. I thought it was going off in the distance and we need the seal for it, but this one was pretty simple. Yeah, what was the timestamp for that one? An hour and 3 minutes. It's pretty interesting because, like, looking at these notes now and seeing how I'm reformatting my notes for the LP37, it's giving me ideas for what I could possibly do if I were to do another game in this structure. It's weird because, like, on one hand, I don't think I can. On one hand, I don't think I could ever make another LP that would, like. How do I word this? I don't know if I can make another Let's Play that would, like, be on a larger scale than this one, even though I do have ideas for it. I think this might be my limit on how big of a Let's Play I can make, but on the other hand, like, I have a lot of ideas that I can keep going for a while. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna mute my microphone again one more time, and we're gonna do this part in post commentary again. So, yay, that's fun. Alright, sorry about that. Like, there's background noise and there's nothing I can do about that. Whenever that happens, I'm going to mute the microphone so that the game audio is at least usable for when I go to edit this video and I can do like post commentary and things like that. So I do apologize, that's a little bit of an inconvenience on the live stream, there's nothing I can do about it. But, the next Korok we're going to be collecting, actually I should probably double check, did that one actually count? Because I don't remember if Koroks save. Yes, they do, okay. That's something I'm pretty grateful for with this game, is that the Koroks actually carry over if you like to do die and things like that, so that's very convenient. What is the next collectible we're going to go collect on this collectathon? It's going to be over here. Well, it's next to the shrine. That's very convenient when it's right next to a shrine. Next. It's there. Gate in here. Next is going to be this way. There it is. We found the thingy and it's epic and amazing. There's a lot of Koroks in this area. Alright. Let's look for the next one. Alright then. I keep jumping off without remembering where the seal is, so that is something that's not the smartest decision I ever made. Ow, my foot is hurting. I don't know why it's hurting. That is painful. Owie, that hurts. I'm old. I was stretching and I moved my leg wrong, and now my foot hurts. Alright then. And so, something kind of amazing is that, so out of the apartment complex that I've been living in right now, there's like a community center area where you can like rent out office areas. A part of me wonders if I should try to record a video in one of them, because honestly one of my biggest life goals for the channel is to record a Let's Play video in like an actual office space. I know it's really silly, but it's kind of been a dream of mine for a while. So like that's one thing that I would actually like to do at some point, and actually have that opportunity to do that here. But I don't know if I should, because like actually probably isn't the best spot for that, because it's a public community center, so like there is music playing in the background. Every now and then some other people will play music in the other, will play movies in the other room. So if I were to do that, it probably wouldn't be the best audio quality in the world, so I probably shouldn't. But on the other hand, it's like honestly one of my biggest goals, to record us playing in an office. So that's something that's pretty fascinating. Okay, let's go back to Gerudo Town to get another seal, because I can't find this one. It's disappeared. How could you leave? How could this happen to me? Hey, there is... Okay, my stream chat was like super slow in updating, so for the longest time I didn't even see anything past the third comment that Gregor was giving left at the very beginning of the stream. I am so sorry, everybody. I did not see any of your comments. I'm going to try catching up for quick. Gregor says I have a few hours, but I also need to get gas for my car. I see Mickey on someone's bookshelf. Bye for you. Grimmy Gummy says, yeah, the best Pokemon game on Switch is Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, the funny thing about that is that I don't actually know how much this speaks to the quality of the game or anything like that, but like I got Brilliant Diamond on the release, and I decided to sell it recently because I'm kind of completely broke, and it's still sealed and everything, but no one's bought it. So I don't know if it's just people don't want it or anything like that, or not. I don't really know what's going on with that, but yeah, that's something that's. Where's the hotel in this area again? You are not the hotel. Where is the hotel? I thought there was a hotel in this area. Yep, there it is. Okay, I think. Yeah, it is. But yeah. My favorite Pokemon game on Switch right now is Legends Arceus. Like, it's really surprising because I didn't think I was going to like that game, but then I started playing through it, and wow, Legends Arceus is awesome. This might be my favorite Pokemon game ever, honestly. Kingdom Hearts 4, hope we see more Pixar worlds and finally a Star Wars world. I need to see a Star Wars world. I need Sora with a lightsaber. It has to happen. Sorry for not reading the chat, people. My stream chat thing was not updating, so I didn't even know anybody was here. Representative says I want Octagon pizza. Hello, Pick Manipulator, how you doing? It has a distinct smell. The description of a Koroks seed says, what do they smell like? I have a theory about that, and it's a gross one. So, do I want to say this? Because it spoils something about Koroks that we'll see towards the end of the game. I don't know if I want to say this yet, but Koroks they're canonically a specific thing, so I don't imagine they smell that good. Big Manipulators had a dead count the entire time. That's awesome. And remember, Gator, it is fish, not fishes. Did I ever say fishes? I probably have at some point. I don't know. I'm not that good at grammar. No! Okay, it kept the Korok, but not the beacons. I had to reset the beacons. Why? Why? No, I don't want to have to do that. That requires effort. That requires effort, which is my least favorite thing to do. Alright, fine, I'll reset it. It'll only take like 10 seconds, but I'm gonna complain anyway because it gives me time to talk about stuff while I'm setting these up again. It's not that time consuming, but I just feel like complaining. So, we're going over this way. So, yeah, how's everybody doing now that I can actually read the chat? YouTube stream chat is awful. Like, this isn't the first time that it hadn't updated for like half the stream or whatever, and I didn't know anybody was here, so I really apologize for that. But anyway, now we're moving onward to our merry way through our path of glory. I just know that one of these days, like, okay, more and more people at work are finding out about my YouTube channel. Mostly because, like, I had a party on my channel's 10th anniversary. That was a lot of fun. But more people are finding out about the channel, and one of my coworkers actually bought one of my Gator Store shirts. So that was really awesome. So now I'm getting a little bit nervous about like people actually watching these videos, because like, I just know at some point somebody's gonna be reading the stream chat. Somebody's gonna be in one of the streams, and it's gonna be one of the people that I work with, and that would be all kinds of interesting. Because there's already one person who wants me to quote something that I said in a video, like every time we see each other, because there's a part in one of the early Breath of the Wild videos where I'm like, I found a stick! So, yeah, that was pretty amusing. And get it? Go around the thing. Go around the thing. There we go. I talked about that to the James Rose at one point, and like, it sounds like he has a similar thing going on too. So like we were talking about, we're celebrities in our workplace and things like that. What is the next Korok? Another Korok leaves on the highest structure Q. Why did I jump down? The notes said highest structure. Alright, well, this will give me the time to... Actually, I'm reading the wrong notes. Okay. Climb to the top and there will be some fairy lights. Okie dokie. Right there is a Kima Zuza shrine. So we're going over towards the toppy tip of the structure. We're going to be going over here. And I have a bone to pick with this Korok. That was an obvious joke. That's not really that funny. Story of my life. Timestamp for that is an hour 18 minutes. Okie dokie then. An hour 10 minutes. That is the official timestamp for this Korok. It's gonna be epic and amazing! Okay, the previous seal that we found was named Bacon. So this one is going to... What can we name this one? I'm going to name this one Sandwich. Okay, Gregor's Giving says, I'm not good at grammar or spelling either. I know for back for fish is fish. Yeah, that one... fishes isn't proper grammar and things like that, so that one's correct. So I looked at the chat an hour. Anyways, I'm going to order food as I just arrived at the Sonic. Hey, wait. Are you eating Sonic before going to go see Sonic? Because that's awesome. Why isn't there a Sonic where I live? That just made me sad now, because I really want one of those. I really want one of their milkshakes. Pick Manipulator says, time for me to say something really embarrassing about you, evil smiley emoji. Oh no. Whatever are you going to do? I don't get that embarrassed, honestly, so... Yeah, that's kind of the funny thing about us playing, is that after spending 10 years talking to yourself in videos, you kind of become, like, numb to things that could potentially embarrass you. So, like, that's one of the fun things about this, is, like, I was, like, super shy before starting making my videos, but, like, even though I'm still shy at work and things like that, I'm a little bit more outgoing than I would have been, like, 5 years ago. So, yeah, that's one of the benefits of working on videos for as long as I have. And I sound like an old person when I say that. Yeah, it's especially weird when, like, you work in a place where there's, like, a lot of kids nearby, and you look at them and it's like, my Let's Play channel is older than you are. On the top of this cliff, assuming, of course, we can make it to the top. Gregor says, yes I am, was going to do that for Sonic 1, but I didn't. Why isn't there product placement for Sonic the Restaurant in, like, any of the Sonic games or anything like that? Because, like, they had, like, a lot of product placement for Applebee's or whatever in the first Sonic movie. And I think Sonic Forces even had, like, a cross-promotional thing with like, Hooters. Because they at least did a cross-promotion in Japan with Hooters, but why haven't they ever done that for Sonic? Big Manipulator says, Lady Iridio dies a lot in Breath of the Wild. Your coworkers will never let you live that down. Alright, the Western Wall. What is the timestamp for this one? An hour, 21 minutes. We're slowing down a little bit on the pace for these Koroks, but we'll be fine. An hour, 21 minutes as a timestamp, and let's look for the next Korok. The next Korok is going to be located within the valley leading towards the Yiga clan hideout, so somewhere along the western wall should be like a flower thingy. So, hopefully that is our objective for the day. Or the timestamp for this Korok, and kind of got rid of my notes for that one. But somewhere along the western wall should be our destiny. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Where is this one again? Aha! I remember now because I took another look at my notes. It's this yellow flower up here. So we're going to want to climb on top of this rock. And we're going to want to follow the flower. Yay! We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader wherever they may go. Whenever I think of that song now, I think of the parade at Disney. Because like, they had the most adorable Tinkerbell at the parade. Because we went there for my mom's birthday, and that was a lot of fun. So let's go over here. Except not yet, because apparently there's another leaf location. Where is this stupid flower? I didn't see where they went. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where is it? Where is this alleged flower? I was just up there, right? Alright, fine. We're going up this way. We're probably speeding up this part in the Let's Play version, but in the live stream version, it's normal speed. Because I can't speed up a live stream. That's not how time works. Ah! Okay. I don't know if that counted. We're going back up here now. Let's try this again. Okay, it did count. That's cool. And now we're going to claim our sweet, sweet reward. Yay, we finally got the stupid Korok. Computer says, wow, Spiderlink, Spiderlink, Spiderlink does whatever Spiderlink does. Can you swing from a web? No, we can't, cause he's Link. Look out, he's a Spiderlink. Alright, the timestamp for this next one, an hour 24 minutes. Continuing down the valley, and one of the upper locations is going to be one of those frog statue leaf things. So somewhere around here is going to be where it's going to be located at some point. Maybe, sort of, kind of. I may have started the commentary a little bit too soon. Yeah, we're climbing up 3-2. Yep, it's going to be over here. Yay, that's fun. So around here somewhere. It's not one of those two. Here. Where is it? Where is this alleged thing? Alright, so remember the Koroks in the past where there was like a statue of an animal and we dropped an apple by it? It's gonna be like the same basic idea for these ones. But the difference is that we'll be dropping bananas in front of them instead. And the one I'm looking for specifically is like one statue all by itself. So that's what we're looking for. Everything says they give you too much ice. So that's the problem with Sonic, is that like they always give you way too much ice there. I don't like ice and soda. Alright, setting up a new timestamp. An hour 25 minutes. Continuing down the valley leading up to the Eagle Clan hideout, over here there's going to be a statue all by itself. And this is going to be a similar puzzle to what we've seen before, where we had to drop an apple in front of some of those statues. But the difference is here is that we're going to be using bananas instead. This game... that was a disgusting noise. This game is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This game is bananas. B-Q-L-E-F-E-T. And over here, there's going to be another puzzle of a similar solution. That seems to be a running trend with all these Koroks, but when you have 900 of these things, you're bound to get a few repeats here and there. Pretty close together when you're trying to get them all. So it's not those two, I don't believe it is. It's right here. So we're going over here, we're going to drop another banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-P. And one final banana, B 3486 hyphen Q 8753009. 8675309. Hour 26, that's the timestamp. Pigminator says, remember the Bionic shorts? I do not. I don't really know what Bionic is. Move starts in 2 hours, which I worked for DoorDash when Sonic was doing Hooters, because you can order Hooters from DoorDash. That was a Japan only promotion they did. That wasn't in America, unfortunately. Is it bad that a part of me kind of wants to go to Hooters at some point? Like, it's weird because, like, I'm legitimately curious about the food. So, like, I kind of want to see what it's like, because I've also heard the Hooters is, like, also, like, a really popular family location as well, despite what it's known for. So I'm legit curious about it, but at the same time, I also kind of don't want to go, because I don't really like bars that much, and I'm not really interested in that kind of entertainment. So this probably isn't a topic I should be talking about in a Zelda video. Like, I know for a fact I would like to go to a maid cafe at some point, because maid cafes are like super adorable and things like that, and they have them in Tokyo and Mirage Lessons. So yeah, let's move on to the next Korok. Where is the next one? It's 3 right here. What is the timestamp this time? 1:39. Okie dokie. Again, it feels like we just started the stream, but we're already an hour and a half into the stream. And now my leg hurts because I've been sitting down too long. We might take a break in a bit. 29 minutes. Down there is a valley leading to the Eagle Clan hideout, where around that corner was the previous Korok. And the next one is going to be 3 banana statues, and I'm not clever enough to come up with any more banana parodies, so there's one right there, 1 banana, another banana, and bananas are pretty awesome. I like bananas. But they're not just normal bananas, they're amazing bananas, they're mighty bananas. And now I'm going to steal them all again! That's actually a useful tip, because you just need to drop the fruit onto this pedestals, you don't actually lose them forever. So you can use the same banana over and over again for the other Koroks as well. Alright, reading the stream chat. Reno Gaming says, Gator orders Hooters, I then pick up the food for Gator. Never ate there myself, but I have picked up DoorDash there once or twice. Big Neighbor says, Banana Slammer! I know what that's a reference to. I don't know much about that cartoon, other than the amazing quality is kind of atrocious. But one thing that I always see that's really funny is that I don't know the lyrics of this song, but there's like apparently one song where it's Donkey Kong looking at a Kremling, but he thinks he's looking into a mirror, and so he starts singing about like the amazing body parts he has that aren't actually his. He's talking about the Kremling, but he thinks he's looking into a mirror. Alright, the next one's gonna be here. We are making really good time. I was honestly expecting this to take a long time, but no, we're breezing through these pretty quickly. Alright, where is the next one? Southeast of the Gerudo Tower. That's a bit further away than the other one. It's... Is that the Gerudo Tower? Yes, it is. I don't remember where is a good reference point for this one. Yeah, it's gonna be okay right here. Okey-dokey then. Next stop is this area. I know where this one is. Kind of. Yes, it is. It's right here. And the final one of this batch. Pick from the video says that song that shows that songs were the best worst part of it. East Gerudo Ruins. Oh, East? I thought you said West. Alright, now where is the seal? It's gonna be located back here. Alrighty then. Alright, pretend I'm SpongeBob. And who am I? You're Patrick. Can I be Mr. Krabs? No. Wait, why? He's a good leader. Would you butt out? Hey, you can talk to Mr. Krabs like that, Squidward. I'm SpongeBob. You're Patrick. Now, what are you going to do? Patrick, I didn't hear SpongeBob. You said you were SpongeBob, SpongeBob. Ah, it's true. I get back to work. I may or may not watch SpongeBob a lot on my lunch breaks. Where is this stupid seal? Okay, fine. We'll continue the rest of the area on foot. I see how it is, game. Alrighty then. Let's continue onwards. It's not great to reclimb that far to get to the next one anyway. Alright then. Let's go over here. So what's your favorite bad song? Like, a song that's not meant to be good and it's terrible and you know it's terrible but you find enjoyment out of it anyway. Like, what's your favorite song in that category? Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Alright, I'll bite. What is it, SpongeBob? Do you know what day it is? Annoy Squidward Day? Oh, silly. That's on the 15th. What would be my favorite bad song? I don't have an answer to that one. So why did I ask that question? Probably it would be like that, like, I had it in my head a moment ago and then I forgot it. That's how my brain works. Well, I wouldn't really classify this as like a bad song, but honestly, probably, like the one, the SpongeBob movie. Would you get back over here? Probably the one SpongeBob movie song where they're like, now that we're men, we have face, all hair, now that we're men, I change my underwear. Yeah, my family got annoyed with me one time when I was a kid because like that movie became part of my routine and like I watched it like every day for a month. Alrighty then, over here is going to be the next Korok we're going to be looking for. We need 5 right there. Okie dokie. Yeah, we definitely saw this one before in the regular Let's Play video thingy. Alright. How's the audio bouncing, by the way? Can you guys hear the game okay? Because that's one thing that I'm having a hard time balancing with these videos lately. Timestamp is 1 hour, 35 minutes. Close to the entrance to the Eager Clan hideout, there's going to be 5 more of these statues with the bananas. This game is bananas, BQLEFPT. And I already made that reference because I'm an original and can be replaced. Alright. So on the stream version of this recording session, we were talking about like SpongeBob and Sonic and things like that. So that's a fun little trivia fact for people who are only watching the Let's Play version of this video. And I know it's making me want fast food, but I don't want to eat fast food because fast food is expensive right now. Let's go here, drop a final banana, and collect our sweet, sweet wood. Why didn't it trigger? Banana. Okay. There we go. Yay, it worked. Whee! Says, what about the Barbie World song from like 20 plus years ago? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. song is pretty terrible, but it's also kind of iconic. So yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't reference that in like Toy Story 3 or anything like that. Pikmin says you can hear the game audio. Granted, they have the laptop to 40. Yeah, okay. I really do apologize for my game audio and my voice in general being a lot more quiet here. Because like my recording setup is really different here than it was before. Like I had a really great recording setup back when I lived in Oregon, but here it's not that ideal. But this is the best that it's the best that I can do. And we fell down again. Again, I would like to try recording that one video, like in the office spaces they have in the community center. It'd be fun to try it at least once. I don't know if I would do it like often and things like that, but I would like to try it at some point. Next one's gonna be up there. I believe this will be the last one within this valley. Alright, continue onwards. Hey buddy, how's it going? You literally teleported right in the same spot where I was actively using my sword. That's not how you want to use teleportation, dude. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Somewhere around here is gonna be a rock we can pick up. So that's gonna be fun. If I can find the rock. Where is this rock? I think we use Stasis Plus to find it. That might be a truth fact. Except it might not be. Where is this alleged rock I've heard oh so much about? I'm gonna double check my notes on this real quick. Yeah, there's a rock around here. Alright then. We'll find it eventually. I really like how you can see the sand like falling off the cliff right there. It's such a good detail. Alright, double checking this. It's gonna be located around here somewhere, so let's set up another beacon real quick. Am I not on a high enough cliff? I should be. Oh, Revised Gale isn't active. Oh boy, that's gonna make coming after fun. Green Group Gaming says best Toy Story villain. Stinky Pete. It has to be a Stinky Pete by a long shot. Cause like the other Toy Story villains were interesting, but here's the thing: Sid wasn't really that bad of a kid because yeah, he was blowing up the kids and he was blowing up. That's morbid. Blowing up the toys rather. He was blowing up the toys, but that was also kind of like his cry for help because it was kind of implied that it was also kind of neglected and things like that. So like. He wasn't that bad of a kid. Like, he didn't actually bully anybody, like, outside the toys. Like, we never saw his interaction with Andy or anything like that, so we don't know how he treated him. And with Molly, like, yeah, he wasn't that great, but they're also siblings, so brothers and sisters pick on each other all the time. Al was greedy, definitely, and definitely did commit crimes of, like, stealing a toy and things like that, but on the other hand, it's not like he stole anything that was, like, super, well, I want to say super valuable, but like he did steal a toy. So yeah, Al sucks. Al's a good villain as well. Zurg, he like barely counts as a villain because like yeah he does go after Buzz, but he gets a really fun redemption arc and he's really funny in that movie, so he's not really that much of a villain. Lotso's a good villain too, but I kind of feel like he overstays his welcome just a little bit, and they give him way too many second chances towards the end. and I didn't really care that much for the villain at all in the last one. I don't even remember her name, but it has to be Stinky Pete. He has a really good motivation. He has a very satisfying payoff at the end, and like his betrayal is like hinted at throughout the entire movie, but they still don't really see it coming. That is a great villain. This timestamp is an hour and 42 minutes. An hour 42. Okay. Towards the top of the Carissa Valley, there's going to be these rock formation area that's like a giant big circly thingy with holes in it, and there's sand going over it. It looks really cool, and there's a rock right here. As we all know, Zurg is the coolest villain, but Sid has a tragic life. Yeah, he really does. Like, I really want to know how like the toys coming to life near him like affected him. We see him as like a normal person again in Toy Story 3. So like I don't know. It probably did have an effect on him, but I don't know. But coolest does not mean best. Yeah. I really love Zurg in the Buzz Lightyear movie because like he's like the perfect Saturday morning cartoon villain in that. He has the voice, he has the cool voice, and he has all the cheesy dialogue. It's great. He was awesome in that movie, and I really don't know how to feel about the Lightyear movie because the animation quality is amazing, and you'd think something related to Toy Story would be really exciting for me because Toy Story 2 is my favorite movie of all time. But at the same time, like, we don't really need it because there's already the Buzz Lightyear movie, and I kind of wish they would have made like a Woody's Roundup movie instead. I don't know. That's just something that I'm kind of conflicted on. Southeast of the Gerda Tower and the Great Cliffs. Okay, it's gonna be over this way. Where is it exactly? It's down there. Okay, we're looking for the yellow one. I'm also not sure how I feel about them having Turning Red be like a Disney Plus only movie, but Lightyear's still gonna have a theatrical release. I do understand movies shifting away from theatrical releases right now. It's just common sense. But like, I was really looking forward to Turning Red for a while, and I was really looking forward to seeing it in the theater. And I would have absolutely loved to have seen the ending of that movie, like the big climax in the theater with like a big screen and the audio playing. That would have been a great experience, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Okay, we're getting closer to our destination. How did you guys feel about Turning Red, by the way? Did you see that one yet? Because that was like a really fun movie. Google Gaming says, need to rewatch Toy Story 2. Been so long since I've seen it. The fact that you aren't watching it right now instead of the stream, like, how dare you? Alright, the timestamp this time around. An hour and 45. We're getting pretty close to the end. Okay, what's this shrine again? Dakota Shrine. So near our Dakota Shrine, there's going to be another block puzzle against this wall over here. We can see Gerudo Town off in the distance over there. If you need a reference point, that's not the Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town's over there. That's the other thing. I'm the best at commentary, aren't I? So, yeah, there's going to be another block puzzle. It's going to require us to use our brains. So, we'll have to think outside of the box. Or rather, outside of the block. He, ha, ha. That was a funny joke. So, I want to say something funny. So, you know that song that plays on like Man Ray's belt when SpongeBob is tickling him? I learned the other day that that's like an actual song. That's an actual song that like wasn't made up for the movie or anything like that, and that's like one of my favorite facts right now. Like, if you look it up on your own time, it's a really catchy song, and after you hear it in real life and you go back to watch the episode, like, You'll never unhear it ever again. It's really fun. Games Gaming says, I've not seen Turning Red. I think I'm going to see the Lightyear movie, but yeah, we already got the Buzz Lightyear show. Also weird how they could not get to mine for the Lightyear movie. That one seems like it's a bit of a complicated issue right now. I don't want to go into specifics right now, but it seems like there's a reason why Tim Allen's kind of being distanced away from it. It's gonna be weird, but on the other hand, they didn't have Tim Allen in for the original Buzz Lightyear movie either, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm probably still gonna see it because I'm a sucker for Toy Story. I saw Toy Story 4 in the theater, even though I knew I wasn't going to get that much for it. But yeah. Pikmin Player says, I suppose it would be hoping for too much for any characters from Buzz Lightyear or Star Command to appear in the Lightyear movie. Why isn't Marinova in there? Why not? Marinova was like one of the coolest characters ever growing up. She was so awesome. She was a space princess, yeah. And she was still a space ranger. And she had like the ability to walk through walls. And she was played by the same actress that played Shiga, who was like one of the coolest actresses ever. That makes me sad. That makes me a sad gator. Hopefully the movie will still turn out good. My concern with it right now though is that after the Lightyear movie comes out, if they have any more Toy Story stuff come to the parks or anything like that, they'll have it based off of Lightyear instead of like the regular Toy Story. Because that seems to be a common trend with things like that, like how with Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is based more around like the sequel trilogy rather than anything beyond that. Which I'm fine with it because I think the mindset they were going with is that because it's the furthest point in the timeline right now, they have more freedom to do whatever storytelling they want. So like, it makes sense that they're selling legacy lightsabers there because the story behind it is that the guy selling them was like an avid collector of lightsabers, and so he's making like replicas for people to try out and things like that, which is really interesting. I'd love for them to expand upon that more in like other Star Wars media and things like that, because it'd be really interesting to see like a black market of bootleg lightsabers that appear to be real but they don't actually cut through anything. Yes, Zurg has to be in the Lightyear movie. If it's not, then I want a refund. The next timestamp, an hour and 50. It does not feel like we've been streaming for 2 hours. How is that possible? This is the area that we carried the giant ice block over towards Gerudo Town for that one side quest, and on the top of one of these structures is going to be another one of these leaf puzzles. So we're moving over in this direction. We don't have a whole lot of time to get this one, but everything should be all fine and dandy. So we're going over here, we're going to keep climbing, we're going to climb towards our destiny, and collect the leaf circle thingy. Yay! We found a Korok, and they're super adorable, and I would love to have a plushie of a Korok. And next one's over here. Okay, teleport. Actually, where's the... Do we have the seal around here? I can never remember... Oh, no, we don't, because that was a wild seal, so it's not going to stay there. Gaming says, I hope they keep Zurg being Lightyear's father. That was one of my favorite things as a kid, honestly. It's still one of my favorite things now. Where, like, Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite movies of all time. And Toy Story 2 is, like, the only movie in history that, like, tops that one for me. Toy Story 2 is my absolute favorite movie. So, I just love that they referenced that. Give up, Lightyear. I have won. I'll never give in. You killed my father. No, Buzz. I am your father. I just love that part so much. It's so good. One of my favorite movie theater experiences. when Toy Story 3 was coming out, they did a 3D double feature for Toy Story 1 and 2. And it was like a crowded theater, even though the movies were a little old at that point. So, despite all of that, the theater still bursted out laughing at that point when he was like, I am your father. It was so good. It was so good. A similar thing happened because they also had a Jurassic Park 3D re-release as well, and a Back to the Future marathon on June 21st, 2015, the point where they go to the future in the second movie. It's so good watching movies like that again in theaters, because even though like everybody watching them in the theater has probably seen them like millions of times already, like it's still very fun being in like an active audience of people who are enjoying the same movie as you and things like that. I know that's kind of a silly statement to make because obviously they are enjoying the same movie, but and I just love going to the movies. A friend of mine at work had like a party for the Oscars lately, and it was a really fun time. Like, I never actually seen the Oscars that much. I don't really care that much about it, but going to that party was like a lot of fun. It's probably put a pin on that story because we're back here for the Korok puzzle thingy. Timestamp is an hour and 53. And this is the sound of me typing. Over the cliffs over there are going to be these statues for the 7 Heroes head quest. And we can see the cliff up there with Vanaburus. And over here is going to be another block puzzle of blockness. So what we want to do, somewhere around here is going to be a metallic block for us to find. It's going to be around here somewhere. It's going to be epic and amazing. It's going to be as amazing as a pretzel. And I want a pretzel. Man, I really want a pretzel right now because... Man, like, oh, that's not a topic that I talk about right now. I just, blah, words are difficult to speak, and I can't edit that out in the Let's Play version because I'm streaming this recording session. Now, I was trying to think of a way to talk about how much I like pretzels, but that's basically it. I just like pretzels, and I want a pretzel, but I don't have a pretzel, and that's the end of the story. So now we're going to be cooking this next Korok, and it's going to be all the fun things in the world. People watching the stream chat, how do you feel about pretzels? What's your favorite pretzel in the world? Mine's the pizza pretzel thingy, Russell's pretzels. Can we get in the thing? Is it gonna activate? Please activate. I'm asking nicely. Pretty please. For me. Pretty please. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. That wasn't too bad. You found me. Bye. Everybody says I do hope they end in the film with Andy seeing the movie in theaters and then getting the bus fear. That would be a really cool ending. Saw Jurassic Park 3D in theaters. Same with Lion King 3D. I didn't see Lion King 3D, but Jurassic Park 3D, that was really fun. The stick pretzels are good. Yeah, those are pretty good too. Alright, moving on to the last batch. There's only like a small handful of them now. So, the next one, southwest of Kar Bazaar. It's gonna be okay right here. That's not too far away. This next one's gonna be really interesting. Oh, it's not that too far. Okay, this is going to be a leaf puzzle. So that'll be fun. And the Greater Town is where I was going to... Ah, okay, this one. And those are the last of the Koroks in the region. So, let's do this. We're in the end game now. And it feels really bizarre to think that after we're done with these last couple Koroks, that's going to be it for this region, because we've already completed all the shrines and side quests. And like the only thing left that would be for us to do here would be like Champions Ballad stuff, and Field Monster side quests and things like that. But beyond that, we're gonna be done with this. That's really hard to believe. Pikmin Player says I dislike pretzels. Nothing wrong with that. Not everybody likes pretzels. Alright. Where is the next thingy? Where is the next thingy for us to collect? This is one downside that I had in my notes that I didn't really think too much about when I was writing them, is that I wrote in my notes where the Korok appears at, but for things like this where we're looking for a yellow flower thingy, I didn't really write where the flower starts. So that was a downside with the production of this Let's Play that now I know to look out for next time. There it is, okay. Timestamp, 1 hour and 58 minutes. 1 hour, 58 minutes. The cliffs with the 7 heroine statues are going to be over there. We're on like a giant bone statue thingy right now. And around here is going to be another one of these leaf puzzle things. So that's going to be fun for us to collect. It's not going to be that difficult. Whew, that was a scary experience. That was scarier than Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, that's not true at all. I don't play a lot of scary games, but as a programmer, that one like legit freaked me out. That's why it's one of the greatest games of all time. Groups Gaming says goldfish are pretty good. I disagree. I don't like goldfish crackers. I don't know what it is, but the texture of it just never agrees with me. There was this one time where in a video, the James Rose made like a list of all the things I don't like, apparently. So there on that list, there were things like Lion King one I have, salad dressing. We even talked about this in the video at one point, like he was actually actively making a list, and we were all like, alright, Gator, what are the things you don't like? Well, for one thing, I don't like you. That was a fun time. Next. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one. Alright, so I'm gonna... Where is the thing? This one starts off on like a pile of rocks. And I don't know where the rocks start, because it's another one of those leaf puzzle things. So this one might take us a little bit of time to find. Redeemer says goldfish, James, salad dressing, Clone Wars. Yeah, that basically sums it up. And I feel so bad because there's one lady I worked with who really loves the Clone Wars. And when she was like talking like a big speech talking about how much she loves this show, then she turns to me and she's like, so what do you think of the Clone Wars? And I didn't have the heart to tell her that I don't like that show at all. I said something along the lines of like I have a complicated history with it. And I think the last couple episodes are really good, but I'm not a fan of the animation quality. That's all that I said. I wasn't mean or anything like that, and she understood, but I feel so bad because she really loves the show, and it's weird being a Star Wars fan sometimes, because, like, I don't like the Clone Wars that much, but I love the prequels, and I really like Rise of Skywalker, so that's a fun time. Timestamp, 2 hours and a minute. Okay, you briefly saw it on screen right there, but there was a Korok leaf right there, and it disappeared because I didn't pause in time when I was doing live stream commentary thingies. Where is this leaf? Where'd it go? Where did it go? It's over there now, I think. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Yay, it is! Woo! DuckTales. Woo! I've never seen the show before in my life, but that song is like ingrained in my brain, and I don't know why. Where'd it go? Where is this stupid leaf? Stupid leaf, where are you? Come be my best friend. We'll make cupcakes together, and you can have some. Aha, there you are. And... Aha, I lied. You don't get any cupcakes at all. They're all mine. Oh, you're not here. Well, this is awkward now. Where is this stupid leaf? This is probably the part of the video where I would speed up this part in my commentary so I sound like a chipmunk right now. If you can hear this, Callie is the best squid sister. There we go. Yay, we got the thingy. Woo! Bye-bye. And one more Korok leaf left to find. Big Manipulator says the 2D or 3D series. Here's the thing. It's the 3D series I don't like. I acknowledge that it has a lot of really important moments in the Star Wars universe and has a lot of really cool moments. I think I stand by what I said before. The last season is gold. I just don't like the art style. I think the lightsaber choreography is kind of bad, and like my biggest problem with the lightsaber choreography is the fact that General Grievous, whenever he's on screen, he always starts the same exact attack and annoys me so much. The 2D series, on the other hand, I wish they kept that version of General Grievous. He was so cool, he was so threatening, and I'm really sad that that's the one that's no longer canon, because it explains things. That's where Anakin got his scar. That's where General Grievous came from. That's where we learned a lot about more of the side characters like Ayla, Sakura, and Coyote Moody and all that fun stuff. So why is that one no longer canon? Whew. Okay. Grievous Gamer says, to be fair, I have not seen DuckTales either, but I know the theme song. I just thought of another bad show, but good song. The VeggieTales theme. You know, liking Clone Wars, but liking Rise of Skywalker, what's wrong with you? There's a lot of things wrong with me. Apparently in the LEGO Star Wars game for Skywalker Saga, I don't want to spoil that, never mind. Let's just say that the final part in Rise of Skywalker is really funny. Alright, the timestamp. We don't need a timestamp for this one, because it's the last one, but I'm going to write one anyway. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Hey, how you doing? The final Korok I'll be collecting is going to be located at the top of Gerudo Town. And I gotta say, this probably isn't going to make that much of a difference in Let's Play version, but I really want to say that the streaming process for this Koroks stream region was honestly a lot more smoother than I thought it was going to be. I mean, yeah, it took 2 streams to do this, and they were still pretty time consuming, and there was a big delay between the streams, but all in all, this was a very smooth one, and actually getting the Koroks wasn't that time consuming at all. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. So, with all that being said, let's collect the final Korok of this region. And that was the last one. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah, that was a pretty epic last minute save right there. Okay, now until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah, woo! turn the mic back on. Bye, Koroks Gaming. Thank you for coming. Alright, so I think we might stream just a little bit longer because I still have the energy for streaming. But that was like the last of the regions. That was like the last of the Koroks right now. So let's take this time to explain what we'll be doing next in terms of streaming Breath of the Wild. So we've now finished the Wasteland, Great Plateau, Dueling Peaks, Hateno, Elden, Linearu, and Woodland. So in terms of recording stuff, the ones that we absolutely should be doing soon, there's the Lake, Faron, the Akala region, and Ridgeland. The Central region I'm saving for later, saving for the end. We haven't opened the Ahibra region at all yet, so we don't have any videos leading to that video anyway. The Tabantha region kind of seems like that's the big priority we should be focusing on soon, because that is where we also have story progress already finished for the streams. So we're gonna look over my notes real quick. We also have the Gerudo region, which could probably be done in like one stream. Yeah, the Tabantha region has 37 Koroks, and the Gerudo region has 36, so those could be taken out pretty quickly. The Ridgeland region, I know we have one video that leads to that one, but that also has 80 Koroks in it, so that would take a while. Same with the Lake region. So chances are the next one's probably going to be the Tabantha region, because that'd be the quickest one to take out. But what I said towards the end of the beginning of the stream is also still true. My current mindset is that we're trying to do 2 streams every month. So the next one will probably be by the end of the month. I don't want to say an exact date because every time that I do, something gets delayed. So that's always a fun time. So that's my current mindset for what we'll be doing. I'm gonna try my best to have this video also uploaded pretty close to when we're recording it. I don't know if it'll be this weekend. It might be, depending on how quick I'm able to finish things. So with that taken care of, what should we do next? Because I still have the energy for streaming, but we're done with the Koroks right now. Let's see what we can play. What's an N64 thing? Nintendo 64. Woo! Alright, what's in here? Let's play a little bit of banjo. Why not? Alright, so okay, let's play around a little bit of banjo because we're not gonna be playing for too long. I just feel like we could continue streaming. Alright.
Where are the Twinkies? Protect us from the twinkling monsters as we hop across our tree. If enough of us get through, we can light the tree for you. Yay! Woohoo! Yay!
Alright, so there are these jerks right here that we have to destroy and things like that, because otherwise they're gonna eat these adorable little Christmas lights. There is a trick with this one that speedrunners use to, because like apparently if you're like off screen, they don't actually eat the lights. I don't know how true that is though. I actually know it's true because I saw Founding Jules do it on his stream. I haven't really tried it that much. I tried it once and it didn't work, but I was probably just doing it wrong. Oh, come on, I told you to destroy me. Okay. Now we only need one more. Start you now. Yeah, we'll be fine. This isn't too bad. But I am gonna have to turn off the stream soon because my roommate just came back. Alright, so yeah, that's the end of the stream. Breath of the Wild, Koroks, and a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie, I guess. So thank you all so much for watching today's G8R stream. Stay tuned to the channel because we'll be streaming a lot more Koroks in the near future, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And also, exciting announcement, Let's Play number 37 is going to be announced this weekend, and will be starting next week. And I'm really looking forward to this because LP37 has been in the works for a long time, and I'm really excited for it. And I'll tell you right now, is that none of these games are it. We're Let's Playing Breath of the Wild. We're not using the N64 Online to record it. It's not Hyrule Warriors because I don't want another Zelda game to start on the channel too close to Breath of the Wild ongoing. And we're not Let's Playing Donkey Donkey Lyrics Club yet. So thank you guys so much for watching this G8R stream. Until next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah.